Hi, thanks for joining me. We're in the middle of the first set. It's 13-13. It's Billy Allen serving at the net of Stafford Slick. And that is Marty, Lorenz, and Adam Roberts does a jumbo shrimp, and that's out of bounds. Billy Allen teaming up, new partner, Stafford Slick. Theo Brunner, his old partners, now playing with Casey Patterson. Lorenz and Roberts certainly no strangers to partnership. 14-13, looking for the switch. Roberts, what a great block by Slick, and that's a switch. Yeah. Right? He got well groomed for the main draw, didn't he? Scores 13-15 as a jump floater. Beautiful. They're calling redirect, and that is, unfortunately, that is legal now in the AVP. Yes. Timeout is called. Let's get a zoom in on some of these guys. Stafford Slick got a little bit of a haircut. Sunglasses are the same. In case you're wondering what the weird shades are, it's for eye protection. He had an eye injury last year. And there he is. Turned something into his trademark. There's a beautiful shot down the line. Roberts gets the side out, is now 14 serving 16. Virtually no wind. Hermosa sand, pretty easy to get in and out of. It's a good pass. Stafford over the top, but Doug. Roberts on transition, looking for 15, got it. 2 unanswered points after the timeout. And now Team Roberts and Lorenz are in business. That ball could have been out. Decent set by Slick. Billy Allen, someone might have got a net on that. And Billy stays at the net and blocks it, and is now 17 serving 15. That ball is in. He's now 16-17. Very sharp shot by Roberts. Slick reaches high, snaps his wrist and gets it just past the outstretched dig. Or should I say dug in dig of Adam Roberts. Fixing the line. It's now 18 serving 16. One for the switch. Billy Allen's thinking 19-16 sounds a lot better. What a beautiful swing. Sometimes if they leave you line, or they leave you the open spot, take it. What a beautiful shot by Billy Allen. And is now 19 serving 17. Good set. 2 points away. Kevin! There he is. Kevin McCulloch played yesterday. He and Rafu played Reed Pretty and Shaw yesterday in what could possibly be deemed the match of the year. And mind you, a qualifier round 2. Score is now 18 serving 19. Nice set by Billy Allen. Slick. Wrist away. Good night. Set point opportunity number 1. Good set by Billy Allen. There's a jump floater. A little bit of a lollipop. And going on 2 is Lorenz and throwing it down at Stafford slick. And that's the end of the first set. So we take you around to the AVP. Let's do a zoom in on Betsy Flint and Kelly Larson versus Marciniak and Van Sweeten. Guys, cool. I know. Right?
The stupidest thing I've ever seen.
It's like one of those problems to have too.
Like, listen, you come see the guy now. That's gonna bring like a director's chair from Hollywood or something.
Okay, let's just ignore that. Zoom in over there. I believe that's Benson and Naranga playing on the court next to you. Let's go, Mr. Allen. 2-0, baby. That's what we're looking for. Good shot cross court, Adam Roberts. Pretty well defended. I thought Billy took as much as he could without overcommitting. I mean, he goes any further, he might as well be indoor. So a beautiful swing by Slick, and Adams gets a dig, and Lorenz tries to bring it back, but to no avail. Scores 1 serving 1. It's a good jump serve. Cut back over the top, looking for a touch. He will not get it. It's now 2 serving 1. Once again, Marty Lorenz had the right move, had the right intention, but wrong result. 2 balls barely out. Game of inches, and it's the difference between 3-1 or something else. Now Stafford on his 3rd serve attempt. He's definitely going to go for it, and this time he misses.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's all rainy. I'm on the treadmill. I'm like, I look over YouTube and stuff like that.
Michael, I'm tasting. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And Billy, I love and respect so much. He's out in Hermosa Beach. He's coaching little kids all the time.
Yeah, he used to do that kind of good.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious. I've always been a fan.
I remember interviewing him, and I said, who in the history of time would you like to have dinner with, or whatever? He said, Bob Dylan. And I said, who in the history of time would you like to give a good ass kicking to? He said King Joffrey. He said he's not a real person. But I thought that answer was funny, because if you watch Game of Thrones,
yeah.
Oh my God, I wanted to whoop that kid's.
I didn't. Everybody did.
So far it's pretty evenly matched. I think both teams are siding out really well.
Won the first set.
Slick but it was 21-18. It was pretty much 1-2 down the line, and then they got like a roll point at the end. I think Billy Allen is not doing difficult serves. I think he wants Adam to set in system, and as it goes in system, the set gets tighter, and it gives Slick a chance to just joust. And Slick right now, I think he's been going like 75-80% on the jump serve, and every third one, if you had a third opportunity, he just goes full blast with the right to hit or miss. Allen takes a look at the court, and what a great dig by Roberts. Roberts deep line, good dig. Who's gonna blink? 4-4, wrist away, Doug. The payoff. 5-4. See what I mean by evenly matched? You have an occasional long rally, but other than that, they've just been trading points. 1-1, 2-2. Yeah. Robert's one of the better defenders that no one really talks about, and I think that's.
He's kind of a genuine sport. 41.
Yeah.
Just that lifestyle of beach volleyball.
Yeah.
I'm just going to commit to it and just keep plugging along. I think so. It's like mid-30s that he was actually a main draw guy.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And like you said, just kept plugging along, and took care of himself. I mean, he's one of those guys that got started early. Like, I'm an indoor player.
Me too.
And I think I speak for both of us that I wish we got into this a little bit, like health-wise or body-wise, that we got into this a little bit earlier.
My knees are shot.
Yeah.
I've had 2 shoulder surgeries. Yeah. My Achilles have had 2 surgeries.
Oh wow.
So indoor was brutal.
Yeah. This right here, I'll actually point the camera at it. Right there, that's all bone. There's no cartilage left. That's just 28 years of playing indoor. Yeah, I played in Darmstadt, Germany for a couple of years, and then I was an outside, and I turned into a setter and played a little bit for Poland and a little bit for Balmesa, and that's it. And Central Park hard courts before they actually put 2 beach courts there. That was our rescue. Cool. Speaking of beach course, a little side note about that since I have the camera. John Stossel, the guy from 2020, the libertarian guy, put together a benefit and like fundraised 110 grand to turn one beach court into two. So if you go to Central Park in New York, next to Tavern on the Green, there's 2 flat courts and they're absolutely gorgeous. Cool. This is my significant other. This is Kelly.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Michael's an avid volleyball player too, like me. And you. Yeah, but it's been, like I was telling him, it's been like, I'll actually zoom in on the score.
Betsy and Kelly are up by 3.
Is it the third set or second? Cool. We got a good home base though, right? I like where we are.
Yeah.
Kevin and Rafu just walked in too. Yeah. He wanted the opportunity to say hi, ask how you know, how's the kid and all that stuff from yesterday. The question is Allie gonna come out? Allie McCulloch's not in the tournament, she's having a baby.
That was a great match yesterday. Yeah. Kevin and oh my God.
That was what I called at the time a main draw, center court worthy match, and it's our front runner for a match of the tournament.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right now something has to beat that.
Yeah, that was such an awesome match.
Cool. So since I got you here, what do you think? I'll ask for both teams. What do you think Billy and Stafford have to do to win this match?
I think just consistency, play their game, don't press, just keep your game, do what they do. I think that's what you said earlier was, they're not trying to serve to get them out of system, but they're going to let the defense
create a rhythm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and by that rationale, Roberts and Lorenz?
I think they have to serve a little bit tougher to get these guys out of system and then not leave points on the table when they're out of system.
There it is. Do you think take some chances on serve? Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Now 9 serving 8. We're in the second set. Or is it 9-8? That guy already flipped the score? Yes, 9-8. Okay. So leading by 1 in this set and then leading by 1 in the match is Stafford Slick and Billy Allen. Outside sets, over the top. Stafford up and down. Allen saw the movement. He saw Roberts leave home and maybe his eyes got a little too big. How about Reed Pretty, huh? Isn't he good for the sport of beach volleyball? He's energetic.
Very explosive, quick in the sand. I think they ran out of gas a little bit yesterday.
Yeah. Who did they eventually lose to? Did you stick around long enough for that?
I did. I don't remember their names. And it was, they always say the wind can be the equalizer. The wind picked up yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, it did.
And about halfway through it looked like they just kind of gassed.
Yeah. I left at 4:20. I have a little 5-month-old I wanted to play with for a little while, and the qualifiers are just taking it. I mean, Brunsing and Frischman still had 2 matches to go at 4:20. So I'm like, all right, I got a decision to make. Honestly, I hope this weather stays like this all day.
Yeah, it's actually kind of perfect.
Yeah. Sarah, is that where you're from, Seattle?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. It started raining in October.
Yeah.
It's still raining.
The folks started up 1919.
1919. Oh my God, girl, what are you doing here? Oh, it's a timeout. I'm like, go back there, woman. Okay, off camera, Betsy Flint and Larson are tied at 19 apiece with Marciniak and then Sweeten. Already down 1-0, lost 21-19. So that's Kelly let me in on that.
Over on the back.
Yeah, the court one. We're in a technical timeout. I set up a nice home base at court 1, like these guys are here at court 2.
The Seals coach, huh?
Yeah. That was the other reason I was here yesterday too. I was coaching a couple of people. a guy named Andor July. I wasn't coaching him on this, but I was working with his partner. Watch out, he's 24 years old, kid from New York, and he's easy to recognize. He has like puffy hair, like a ponytail, like an afro and a ponytail. His name is Rob McLean. Really, very hybrid. Can split block and can defend full time. Good jump serve, and they lost to May and Schoonover 2-1. I thought it was just a good experience for him to get out here where the stage is big and everyone's watching, and just to see how he'd react with like a whole bunch of people watching.
Promising for the future, you always feel like at the end of that Olympic cycle, our main Olympians are getting up in age, who's going to take over after that. There seems to be a lot of real promising players coming up. 16 teams in the men's qualifier. That's pretty awesome.
That's a big deal. And on 2 goes Lorenz. No. You come to bear bad news? Okay.
21-19.
Yes. So identical 21-19. Yeah. Or no, that was 22-20. Because I was thinking switch. Yeah, my bad.
You're right.
See the
Stafford slick passes with his left boob and boom! We're gonna time that for the highlights for a volleyball the Tuesday after.
see the sisters made it to the main draw. I mean, made it to the qualifier.
But you mentioned something before about how deep the qualifiers were.
Yeah.
It's like you have Pretty and Schultz and McCulloch and Rafu as a second round. As a second round qualifier, that is deep. I agree.
There were 3 Olympians that I know of that participated.
Right, never mind the ones we don't. We don't.
Yeah.
A little bit of a net. The bottom ref found a Nemo, and now the score is 12 up.
Took it up with him?
Yeah. Staff looks good with the haircut. Yeah.
How was it watching the practice?
Good cross-court shot. Roberts tries to dig high. Dig on its way down instead of on its way up. Slick with the jumper. Nice up and down set on Lorenz. Kind of noogie the wow, Billy Allen. Intelligent wrist away. Looked like Lorenz is trying to jump into the cross a little bit, right? He's yeah. Sometimes on a perfect set, if you try to take both line and cross, you give up both. You probably have line on that too. Yeah. Slick again with the serve, 14-13, one for the switch. It's a nice pass again, and sometimes you just gotta hit. No, I don't know. Thoughts? What do you think?
I thought that was a pass.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a block.
That's a good call by the referee then, and there's your switch.
Billy boy! Nice Stafford. Good try.
Allen trying to bring it back. Nice set on top of the net. You got to swing. There's a dig. Looking for 15. Lorenz. Poke. Oh. Billy Allen does the Billy over. And it is now 15-14. There's a tip. Oh, Billy. Got a touch on a fast dropping watch your back truck. Okay, stop it. Thought about my Achilles when I saw that thing come. Slick with a beautiful jump and swing. I think Lorenz probably needs to do a little bit more of that too, and I think
Did Stafford and Pretty play like in?
they did the Norseca.
Yeah. How did they
Made semifinals. They had a nice big win over Ryan Dougherty and Miles Evans. Convincing. It was. Yeah, it brings new meaning to the word gale. it was very windy, but I thought Stafford played well, and I thought the eventual champions, Brunner and Patterson, the guys who won the thing, they played in as if there was no wind. Pretty and Slick had lost in the semifinals to Skylar Drosol and John Metzko. Yeah. Really good defense. Those two are really scrappy. Represent the NBL. But the cool thing is, even if you lose, you win. And both finalists go, so. You get a chance to watch any NCAA, the semis?
I did not. I have no idea. Who did Long Beach win? Did Ohio win?
Well, the finals are tomorrow, and they've been derelict in promoting, grossly negligent in promoting the quarterfinals. I mean, you have 6 spots now instead of 4, which a lot of people didn't know. So
in the quarters, in the semis, was it BYU, Long Beach,
yeah,
Ohio
State, the defending champs,
and who's Ohio State coming?
Hawaii. And that happened last night already. It's already happened.
Do you know who won?
Yeah, BYU beat Long Beach State 3-0, and Ohio State ran a roughshod over Hawaii 3-0. It looked like the Russian national team. Just jump serve, ace, a jump serve out of system, triple block left, a triple block right.
I think they're going to compete.
I think they will. I'm picking them to win, but with caution because I did remember BYU did compete. To the first 2 sets of 28, 26, and 25, 23, but the reason why that first game was even 28-26 in the middle, I remember the middle cut back, hit one in, and the ref called it out. And then they ended up having to do it the hard way. But
that whole, live by the sword, die by the sword, your jump serves are on. It's easy if your jump serves are off.
But the weird thing is, like the whole jump serve and their rhythm, I don't think is a match-by-match thing. I think it's a series of matches where they're missing. Because you remember there was a 2-week span they lost to, there are only 2 losses. They lost to Irvine 3-0, and they lost to Penn State 3 sets to 2. And I thought that was the time where they were just missing, But they're really hitting their stride right now. Yeah. And BYU's a problem. I mean, they're a good team. Yeah. All right, that's a switch. We're in the second set, trailing by 1 in the set, and trailing by 1 in the match. There's Lorenz and Roberts trying to make something happen. Capacity crowd, or the crowd starting to define capacity in full form. Oh, nice jump in block. Slick just reached high over the top. What a beautiful swing by Billy Allen. Saving his best stuff for last and is now 19 serving 17. There's a good serve and an even better pass. And Roberts calmly gets the side out. It's now 18-19.
Looks like Adam is starting to guess a little bit. He's not settling in. His feet are shifting a little bit.
I definitely think they do need to hit more. And leaving home a little bit early, like you called it. Leaving home a little bit early was Roberts, and Billy Allen, an almost identical shot to the previous play, sets up match point opportunity number 1. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a scoring freeze. From here on out, when it's match point, it's side out scoring. Michael, what time did you get done yesterday? Oh, cool. Because when I left you at 4:20, you still had. There's a dig, but not good enough, and it's still 18-20. Mind you, that it's not 19-20. Scoring freeze. Hey! Whoa, freeze!
Getting towards what?
There's a really good serve. Slick gets back up, gets the block, and it is now 19-20. This one can take a while.
You're right, that should be more
Billy Allen right into our living room, very important, and I think that's a switch. No, one more for the switch. We are 41 total plays, 41 total volleys, so the switch will look like as if it is 21 up, but it's, again, side out scoring is 20-19. Slick going for it all. No, take something off. Roberts, block, and there's your finish. There's the, like we said, the defense rhythm and in-system setting that worked more for Allen and Slick. And 2-0. 21-19, 21-18. I'll double check that second score.